God damn it! I had them unmuted and me first. All right. Well, anyway, hello. Hi, it's
She
me.
pulled
It's
the Uno
Briar.
reverse card.
I'm gonna
Hello.
fucking stab you. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Please not. Stabbing is bloody.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
But how are we going to play
That's-
D&D if you just stab us?
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
stab anybody but you.
Well, okay, Briar, but our gays have to have a world.
Ah, fuck, he's right. Anyway,
I'm lost.
we're playing Dungeons and Dragons today. What the
Really?
fuck happened last time?
Let me pull up my notes.
Thanks,
Last time,
He's pulling his notes out.
y'all said goodbye to the campers. You got yourself a cart. You gave them 2 horses, right?
Yep.
And then you traveled north for about a day. And at the end of that day, Ember decided to summon her mighty steed, which turned out to be a gigantic puppy.
Which
And
we
by
have art of
gigantic-
now.
Exactly. I mean, a direwolf. Taller than her, sitting down.
Hang on, hang on.
He fucking lords.
I got a picture of him. Hold on,
Get it?
hold on. I can do this.
Pictures of
Whee,
me
there he
upon
is.
the wall for the stream to see.
Oh my goodness.
He's just a little guy. He's
What a
totally
guy.
tiny.
Oh boy.
Wagging his fucking tail.
Yeah.
Tackling every single person in the party,
Mm-hmm.
including Spark.
Pow!
He's just very excited to be here.
He should.
He's having a great time.
At least one of us.
All time.
And then,
And so
oh, there you go.
they managed to pull out their cart, which had been stuck in the mud. And due to interesting things happening, they accidentally made a house for a ghost by building the tent on top of its grave. Turns out that's just a sovereign ghost that wants people to get off its lawn.
What a mood.
It's a paladin of Lorifart, or was,
The
800 years ago.
emphasis on was.
Motherfucker seems to have still a little bit of a vendetta against a crime syndicate called Fat Tonys.
Fat Tony's, let's go.
Which coincidentally is, what did I say, a distance? How far away that city is?
No, you didn't.
Just the direction.
Direction, true. In a not too far away city called Rukalia, that also has a church, or used to 800 years ago. Who knows? I think that's about it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. A lot of roleplay.
A lot of roleplay.
Good
Woohoo!
roleplay though.
Good roleplay. Good roleplay. Good roleplay. Good
Good
roleplay.
Good roleplay. Good roleplay.
Good roleplay.
Nice cock.
Nice
Good
cock.
cock.
God damn
Although
it.
Alexander's a cheating bastard.
Yeah, cheating fucker, cheating at cards, lying to my face about it. Aren't you supposed to be a cleric? Aren't you supposed to be holy?
He sure
All
is.
that Lorifar cares about is the death of the undead.
What a shit god if he allows his
Isn't
people to
winning
lie.
holy?
That's what I've been
Lying's
saying this whole
not
time.
holy.
Yeah.
Depends on your definition of holy.
I'm gonna beat the fuck out of this man. I'm going to go up there. I'm going to brave the ice and the snow just so I can put anthrax in your cereal bowl.
The band?
Cereal.
Even better, just make it taste like a specific little nut. That's fine.
I'm gonna grind up almonds just to make you paranoid about me poisoning you. I'm not even gonna poison you. I'm just gonna make you think I am.
So, these nuts.
Oh my! All right, that's great. Been great. Good time.
Good session.
Wow,
good
Kitty,
session.
it looks like it looks like, oh fuck, I can't kick you in this server. God damn it.
Rocks fall, the party dies. Wait, aren't we outside? Did I stutter?
Lorthar decided it was over. Anyway, where are we starting, DM?
It's a good question. You guys ended up essentially at the start of Nightfall.
Yep. I would like second watch.
Yes, sir.
That means you're gonna have to wake me up. Means you're gonna have to find me.
Yeah. Gonna be fucking funny.
I'm guessing that means Memphis is taking first, as always.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thunk?
I'm guessing perception.
Correct.
Can I get Teddy to give me the health action? Cause I'm really fucking paranoid.
Correct.
Thank you. That's not nice. 23.
23. Well, there's a ghost sulking right next to your car, or cart. That one you know about. That's just the paladin.
Yeah,
Who's-
that's one undead.
Yeah, he's having a time realizing things have happened in his long absence.
Yeah. If he wants to, I'll answer some questions, but I'm not going to go to him to do that.
Have you ever seen a university student just give up studying sitting on the floor?
Yes.
That's him right now.
Not only have I seen it, I've been it.
Fair.
Fair enough, fair enough.
So, unless you approach him, he will not approach you.
Then we shall sit there in awkward silence.
That's fair.
Might make Teddy, like, sniff at his feet or something. Not like that.
Feet!
Are you sure about that? Teddy, sniff his feet. Huh?
Google, sniff this man's
Get
feet,
it?
please.
I'm gonna kill all of you.
God, I hope so.
So stinky. Anyway, what about the other undead, Yasha? How many is there? How
many
How terrified
birds
should I
is
be?
there? You mean?
birds and others? Yeah.
There's definitely a good chunk of birds. There's one over there. And we should look at that. There's one over there. Oh, there's one over there. You are being watched, as per usual.
Sounds
Even
about
if
right.
you've
So
never
lovely.
noticed it so far. Up until recently, at least.
Yeah, that's fine. That's so fine. You would not believe how fine it is that we're being watched. Yeah, I'm gonna just finish the watch quietly and without hiccups, and nothing is gonna happen. I also do keep a lookout for the weird flying thing that he was that one time, and then that one time again at the fight.
His
Just-
favorite little messenger.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he like somewhere
No.
the distant? No. Okay. It's fine. It's so fine. Anyway,
I like
Next
making my
watch.
players paranoid.
eh,
Can't make me paranoid if there's no thought in head to fear. Checkmate, atheists.
Next watch. So you go to find Ember.
I do. Do I have to roll another perception check?
Yes. Yes.
Or
you
is
have.
that one investigation to rake through the
Sure.
floof?
Investigation to figure out where. Just as a
It's
location.
actually worse. Goddamn. Fair enough. Just for the funnies, let's go.
Oh yeah, that
For
really
the
is for the
funnies,
funnies.
let's go. 7.
I am
Seven.
under the floof.
You go to Ember's tent. You look at Ember's tent. Ember's not there. Huh.
Dog.
You go out, you look you go to the other tent, maybe you looked in the wrong tent. There's just a dog there. Did she sleep with Alexander again? Wait, no. No, that's just Alexander and Shikari. Go back to the tent.
Back into their tent. Hey, Apollo.
It's just a dog.
Hey, Apollo.
Do be a con save as Apollo.
Oh right, I had to do that. Where the fuck's my shit? I promise I can handle a companion. I didn't put him in. Fuck. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
You should still have the direwolf.
Yeah, I do.
thing.
I just had to find him. What kind? What? Con save?
Yep.
Con save. Oh Jesus, his con is decent.
Oh no.
It's also a dog, so
Oh,
it doesn't matter.
It's decent. It's a nat 1. Okay.
It's a nat one. He very excited.
where's Ember?
He looks at you, a little bit confused. Do me an animal handling check.
God. Oh God. 15.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. He turns his head for a little bit. And just licks her.
Oh,
As he's now head up a little bit, having moved just a slight bit. You could see Ember just in the floof.
I'm curled into his side, baby.
My God.
Just Jesus, how much floof.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Yeah,
Ember, do me a con save as your face is getting licked.
Ugh. 14.
That's a fail, fortunately, considering the size of that tongue.
Oh,
But
please don't
not
say
by
it
a
like
lot.
that. Okay, so that wakes me up.
That does wake you up.
Cool.
That is one wet tongue all over your face.
Ugh. Thanks, buddy. I'll like blink my eyes, wipe my face off, look up.
Hey there.
Hi.
It's your watch. You want some magic to clean that up? You can't imagine he's got good breath.
Sure. Yeah, you wouldn't mind.
Prestidigitation her face of dog saliva.
Ever like reach out, give him a scritch behind the ears. It's not your fault. Yeah, that's what I thought. And I will stand up out of the floof. Come on.
Emerge.
Come on, little guy. And she will walk outside, taking
Question.
Apollo with me.
Are you just prestidigitationing her face? Or the entirety of her body from floof?
She can deal with the flu herself.
Yeah.
Alright.
He's gonna be as furry as her dog.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. It's not everywhere, but it's getting there.
Oh, yeah. Look at the tank top and the pants, all just covered in dog floof.
Yep. Very much so. Fortunately, it's not under it yet.
That's nice. I will deal with it later. But for now, it is the night times, and I go outside to do watch with the dog. Keep calling him a dog. He's a fucking wolf, but
Dog.
dog.
No puppy.
Direwolf.
Fucking wolf. Anyway.
He better not be fucking.
Yeah, I hope not, because if he found something to, Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Give me just a second.
And just like
Dorian.
this animal will also be called dog for eternity.
Ah, yes, the hyena that just gets called. That weird ass dog over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess time to import more things that are on my random encounter list.
Ah,
Huh?
oh no.
What did he say?
What did he say?
What did he say?
More shit from his random encounters.
What did he say?
Put
Why?
in stuff. So I don't know what, man.
Oh, I was just filling it up. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Oh dear Lord, I'm scared.
Hmm.
There have been too many random encounters that did not end well.
To be fair, this is the first time that I'm actually doing a proper random encounter list, I think.
I mean, were the crows before the Ganza hold? Wasn't that also a random encounter?
True.
Nice. Yeah.
True, true, true.
Haha. Keeping track of shit. I am the lore master, master of the lore. I may not know much, but I know. I still don't like
What
much on that.
list did I use for that, though?
I don't know.
Crow.
Eh. While he's doing that and she's doing that, let us talk to you about today's sponsor. These pet nuts. Have you ever felt the need or the urge to have something heavy laid upon your forehead? Introducing these nuts. Uh,
Right, I used the grassland encounters, level 1 to 5 from Xanathar's Guide of Everything.
aw.
That also includes, but is not limited to, 1d3 elephants, an ogre, and a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Okay, the elephants would have been fucking interesting, especially undead elephants. Jesus fucking Christ. The ogre would have been fucking terrifying.
Okay, sorry. Hi, what
No
did I
worries.
miss?
I'm good. I was just
We-
talking about random encounter lists.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, my B, the doctor was just like, you know when the greatest time to talk to you about your blood results is? 6:30 at night. Thank you.
Hmm.
My bad.
He just got done with them. He had to tell you immediately.
Apparently. So,
Fresh from the prince.
watch
You-
for me and the dog. Yes, I am covered in dog hair. Outside in the stars. Okay.
Look at the crows. They're
Perception?
watching you.
Correct.
All right.
Perception.
If I want Apollo to also be looking around, is that a help, or do I make a perception for him as well?
Up to you.
I'll just do help. Make it easier. Oof. I'm busy with fawning over my new dog, apparently.
Yeah. That's a nice looking dog. He's really running laps.
My whole watch is spent trying to keep him inside the perimeter of the camp. Nope, that's too far. Come on back. I try not to do like the whistle so I don't wake anybody else up. Oh god, I have to train this dog. Oh boy.
Yes, you do. This dog really has a lot of energy. What the fuck?
No, I wanna try, like, when I am able to get him not running around with the zoomies, I wanna see if I could, like, train him to shake or something. Something simple, easy.
I have never had a dog. To the people that have had dogs, how well can you train a dog, or what is the easiest thing to train?
It depends on
Reinforcing
breed.
behavior. Generally, you want to reinforce good behavior while ignoring bad behavior.
Yeah. And it also kind of depends on breed. Wolves are a little bit more interesting, but they are very, very smart. And if they see you as like, that is pack, they probably listen a bit more, especially if you're rewarding good behavior.
That is fair. Easiest command is probably fetch me their souls. I mean,
fetch me their souls.
What do you say you want to train them to shake?
Yeah, just I hold my hand out, he puts paw in, we shake, and then I drop it. Easy command to start with.
Paw shake.
Paw shake, yeah.
Alright, do me I suppose animal handling check.
Let's see how this goes.
Do me 2, actually.
Ooh. 19.
Good start.
19 on the first one. And a 13 on the second one. Okay.
Alright.
Not
Good.
too bad.
First one is reinforcing good behavior. Every time he puts out a paw, you give him just a little treat.
Yeah.
You know, be careful not to give him too many treats, but you're giving him a good number of treats. He's a good boy.
I'll spend my my rations on that.
That's fair. 13. Telling him off when he's
13?
Oh?
when he's being a little shit is really difficult to tell him off. But you manage to do it more often than not. Giving him a little tap on the nose. Or similar things when he's being a little shit, trying to lick your hand instead or something. Or run away or whatever he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
By the end of your watch, you're certain that if you tell it to him often enough, at some point he will actually give you a paw.
Hell yeah. I'm mom.
Your mom. You'll have to keep that behavior in him. He might only remember it for a couple of days or weeks.
Yeah. I'll have to reinforce the training.
It's a very good start.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, otherwise, not much else happens to your watch. You have the ghost sulking next to the cart.
I'm ignoring him.
That's fair.
He can sulk as long as he wants. If he wants to talk, he can talk to me. But other than that, nope.
Alright. Who has third watch?
Who has third watch?
Your dog's gonna get a punch on the nose. I don't care if that's the last thing Alexander does.
If he punches my dog, I'm gonna kill him.
As I said, I don't care if that's the last thing he does.
I've only had Apollo for a day. I've only had Apollo for a day and a half. If anything ever happened to him, I'd kill everybody in this camp and then myself.
Don't use the dog to wake him up then.
But if I reinforce his bratty behavior...
We've
This man
had
punched
this before.
Spock.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. I have an idea. So, Apollo's like really big, right?
Yes.
You think his tail is also pretty big?
Absolutely.
Okay, hear me out. What if I tickle his nose with Apollo's tail? Like, I only put Apollo's ass in the tent.
I suppose. Yeah. Apollo's going to have to hold real still for that. And it might not be your hand wagging his tail around too much.
All right. I'm going to try and wake him up with Apollo's tail. Let's see how this goes.
Con save.
Give me a con save, yeah.
I'm not supposed to have bless.
Oh,
14.
right, because it's night, so...
But that's still a 17.
That's still 17, that still makes it. He
All right.
somehow manages to seem unbothered by the floof.
All right.
he like absentmindedly deflects it
right.
one time, and then he turns over.
All right. I tried just tickling his nose. Now it's time to bring out the big guns. I'm going to walk over to Apollo's butt, and I'm going to give him a little scritches on, like the bottom of his spine. Just to make his tail wag and hit Alexander a couple times with it.
Yeah.
All right. Alexander, give me another con save.
Oh, fuck you, you piece of shit!
What the fuck?
He just curls up into his bedroll at that point, like disappearing.
Yeah, he stays asleep. Curling away.
Motherfucker.
The tail not finding impact, but sliding over him, apparently.
Nah, Shikari is asleep in the tent. I can't do just daylight.
We've had this kind of conversation before. He has given us a way to wake him up.
Just a little water droplet on the face, my guy.
I don't have my water on me!
Motherfucker, we have an infinite water skin. If you don't have water
Yeah,
skin
it's
on
with
you
Memphis
filled
right now.
with water, if you don't have water skin filled with water at all times,
I left it
you're
in my
fine.
tent!
Love my little clowns.
She, after the tail wagging doesn't wake him up, she's like, fuck her. So she sends Apollo off, is like, get out, go. Just, I don't know, stand outside. But she'll stand over Alexander. Motherfucker. I will leave for another 5 minutes. Get the water. Come back. Dribble the water on his face and then stand over him, hands on my hips. Disappointed.
Alright, do me a con save with disadvantage.
Nat 20s. That would be so funny.
That would
I
have been real
swear to
funny, but with that, you do wake up.
He like wipes his face a little bit. He looks up at you with brows furrowed, like confused, like morning. What's with the stabs?
How do you do that? You were getting hit at Mach fuck with a dog tail and you just rolled over and went to sleep. You're not human. And then she'll turn around and walk out of the tent.
I am more human than you think. And he's gonna get up and get out of bed. And for his morning shift, what he's actually going to do is spend time with the ghost. He's gonna approach him.
Hell yeah, someone talks to the depressed little shit.
I was busy with the dog, man. I'm a new mom.
Fair.
I have to check daycare.
Alright. You approach the ghost. He is currently sulking.
Hey, you how are you holding up?
You see him like look up a little bit. If this was an actual living face, you could swear he just cried for hours straight, but not really capable of producing tears at this point. Looks at you. Well, not only did our whole campaign fail, I turned into one of the very things that we swore to destroy, didn't I?
Fuck you, phone.
The first time in our campaign, it wasn't my phone.
He'll like you said this was at the cart, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Then Alexander will sit down next to him. Well, I think Lorifar will understand. And plus, it's not like you've hurt anyone. That must count for something.
Don't think that was to any of my doing.
No.
I think this is the first time I've been awake since I died. Which... How long you said this place was cursed?
Oh, I'm the wrong person to ask for that. Like... Wait, what am I saying? I'm proficient in history. Yeah, how long has this place been cursed?
For just over 360 years.
Alright. 350, 380, something like that. It's been a while.
I didn't even notice that.
I mean, you said this was the first time you were awake since you died, right?
Yes, but aren't we supposed to rise up against any and all undead?
Well, Alexander's gonna look at the ground. Can I see if I can spot any like recent tracks that's not ours?
Sure. Perception or survival, maybe?
Same difference. I'm gonna guidance. Guidance. $20.
Nice. Yeah. You look around. It's a bit difficult to tell with the amount of chaos that your party has caused around here. But looking a bit further out, it does, apart from maybe like very old animal tracks, does not seem that anyone really came through here. This is off the path. You went a little bit into the hills to find a good spot to camp.
I'm sorry to say, but we're off the beaten path. Whatever occurred here that made you face death, I don't think anyone or anything has been past here since. Or at least, not to what I can tell.
God. Ambushed, killed, buried in a shallow grave. Devils, I tell you. That's why they need to be destroyed. These fat Tonys.
Still can't believe that's a name for a group.
Ah.
But, Hey, you're preaching to the choir, man.
We caught the old man at some point. You know that? I don't think it's the original Fat Tony. I think that was even his father. But Fat Tony the second, I suppose.
Hmm.
We were wondering how that man could even walk. Some of the guys were making jokes that he was rolling down the streets. Of course, some managed to stage an escape, break out, whatever. Apparently they slaughtered half the guard at the prison for it.
Maybe he rolled over them.
God, considering how some of the bodies looked, yeah.
But hey, man. I got two propositions for you. I can either try to catch you up with everything that's happened in the last. I think the earliest, or the earliest bit of history I know is maybe like what 500 years ago, maybe. Or you could join me in prayer.
Prayer sounds good.
All right.
You can catch me up on the road.
All right. All right. Come on. I'm just gonna stand up and start trying to find a spot.
And the ghost will attempt to stand up. His hand just goes through the floor. Right. And he'll float up, roughly to stand. This is so weird.
Yeah, I can imagine.
All right.
Do you want me to lead or?
I'm guessing you have the more up-to-date prayers.
Yeah, I guess you could say so. And Alexander's going to do something that is a bit more traditional than compared to his own shtick. So instead of doing a yoga routine, instead it is he's holding onto the book. Do I have incense? I do. He takes out the book, his prayer book, he lights an incense, and together with the ghost, he'll kneel facing the sun as he begins reading the prayer book.
All right.
More traditional way of actually doing it.
And he will join you. Do me your religion check.
Yeah. +9. Because proficiency is +4. That's not a lot. That's 13. 13?
Yes.
30. No bliss for you.
No bliss for
Unfortunately,
me.
no bliss for you, but actually, Jesus Christ, you cannot even fail the 10.
Yeah, I can. I'm just that good, baby.
Considering that this is an unusual routine for you, it is understandable that you're not doing it as flawlessly as you would otherwise. But you're still doing a pretty good job. And actually, do me an insight check real quick.
18.
18? He appreciates that. Like you can notice occasionally he does like a little bit of a hiccup where he uses some older phrases, but he can tell that you're doing a routine that is not quite the norm for you, and he very much appreciates it. Even though he does not say a word.
Do I join in on this at the end?
If you want to.
Up to you.
And I'm usually ready for yoga, so coming out of the daylight. That looks like a church service. Nope. I'm good. I take the dog to the other end so as not to disturb them, and I'll work with him a little bit more.
Alright.
Hell,
Baller.
It's the morning.
Is
it's
the
the morning. People
The
wake up.
morning.
Morning.
Morbing
It's
time.
morbid time.
God damn it! Same hat! Do forgive me if I sound a little fucked up. I just got hit with a really bad migraine.
Oof.
That is what.
This the Miss Morbing time.
What's morbing?
Yeah, gonna eventually also join the guys, the people, my little fuckos.
Good
Who,
morbing.
them or me?
Standing up, waking up, what?
Just generally people
Generally.
that
Generally people.
that are awake. Just gonna go outside, squint at the sun, look at the people. Are they at that point like a bunch later? Are Alexander and the ghosts still praying?
When you start when you start waking up, we probably have ended, and Alexander is like slowly starting to fill in like the very latest history. And then, like 5 minutes into doing that, he realizing, oh wait, maybe I should start from the other end.
Wait, you're telling history at the moment?
Usually, a conversation starts with "Good morning," but
It's
yes,
good
Or-
morning.
yeah, I'm trying to catch up our friend here on the happenings of the last few centuries. And it's going a little bit. Hold up. I'm gonna roll history. Is that okay, Yasha? To see how good I'm
Absolutely.
doing this. And it's going,
Pretty good.
I mean, it's going pretty good, pretty decently, but the further back I go, the more. And he wiggles his fingers, it becomes.
Hold on, how decent?
He needs coffee.
I'm still asleep. It's fine. Just listens in a bit. Fair enough. I'm gonna get myself something to drink. It's wine, coffee, or tea. Whichever one gets here the fastest.
All right.
Please don't drink wine for breakfast.
That was a joke.
People are
You know
bad
how
at
this
jokes.
group is with jokes.
Yeah.
I
Y'all
do.
don't laugh at the ones that are actually funny, and then you joke about drinking wine in the morning.
Eh,
I,
Good morning. Wine in the morning, why?
I will walk over to the main bit of the camp.
Good morning, Shikari. How did you sleep?
Pretty good.
That's good. That's good.
And you? Did anything happen? I mean,
The birds are still there. I had a bit of a hard time finding Ember, but it's a bit difficult finding Fluff
finding
amidst Fluff.
Ember. Oh, okay. I got it.
Yeah, he's a good blanket. What can I say? And I will.
I believe that.
I'll use the bottom of my shirt to wipe some sweat off of my head from working with the dog.
Fur.
Meanwhile,
It's not fur, dumbass.
when
I
the-
tried to be
a
sexy and
sleight
you
of
ruined
hand
it.
check
God
to
damn
see
it.
how much sweat goes off and fur goes on.
The one time I'm trying to show off her abs, you fucks ruin it. God damn it. Fuck y'all.
You show off your abs. Now look at how much fur is in your face.
What am I rolling?
Sleight of hand.
I'm gonna slide my hand into your hole.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
16.
oh yeah.
You have like a hair or two somewhere, but nothing in your eyes, nothing in your mouth. It's fine.
Ugh. Remind me when winter starts again.
What time of year is it right now?
You're at the height of summer.
Ah, thank you.
We'll tell you in about half a year.
Doesn't winter start a little bit earlier than that?
I
To be
will
fair, I
remind you
wouldn't know
in
either way.
4 months.
Just need it to cool down just a bit.
Yasha?
It is.
It's like the cycle of winter, summer, and everything else the same as on the continent where Shikari comes from? Or would there be other cycles?
The cycle is the same,
Okay.
though where you come from, it's a bit more extreme.
Okay.
Cold weather is a lot colder, and warm weather is, well, not a lot warmer, wetter.
Okay. Thanks.
Ah, yes, the moist heat.
Correct.
Ew.
Yeah.
I mean, it's either moist heat or dry heat.
I prefer dry heat, thank you very much.
I prefer the snow.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, do not act like that. It's not that bad.
Snow.
It's
Ugh.
cold.
It's wonderful.
It's cold.
Okay, hear me out. Listen.
It's cold.
No, shut up. Listen. You can always put on more layers to get less cold. You cannot strip past your skin.
Wrong.
How am I wrong?
You can peel skin.
Yeah, and that's going to make everything 1,000 times worse. And you shouldn't peel skin. My apologies for the wrong grammar, my liege. Fucking Christ.
But yeah, let's not dilly-dally too much.
Yep.
Head over to Recalia.
Over to Recalia.
Alright.
Alexander's gonna try to be as graceful as he can when it comes to the bones of our ghost friend.
Not gonna lie, before you finish that sentence, I thought you were gonna be showing off.
Yeah.
I was about
I
to be
was
like,
really
who are you
disappointed.
showing off for, pretty boy?
I'm not going to comment to that. Um,
I do not wish to die.
Be pretty funny
I've-
though.
I've been
Anyway.
punched enough times.
Dying? No.
I'm not gonna kill you. I'm gonna punch you. There's a difference. Either way,
Anyway,
it's not said because he finished the sentence and clarified what he's doing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I don't say anything like that. Either way, I will help. I'm on Apollo. Fuck y'all.
fair. Okay.
I'm riding on Apollo. I have a new toy. I'm riding on it. Fuck you. That sounds wrong.
I'm in the back of the cart.
I'm sitting in a
That's-
cart as well.
Yeah.
Y'all
We're
enjoy
just-
the
we're just
cart.
gonna ride.
I'm riding on my steed, a dire wolf, and I look cool as shit, especially in my cool ass new armor, which I forgot what it was. Yasha, can you please send it to me?
Just a +2 plate mail.
Thank you.
Which, if Memphis wants to put armor of magical strength on that, you're more than welcome to.
Actually, you know
Because that
what?
is on your current armor.
Oh yeah.
Can I give you my armor and you do that while we ride?
Yeah. I do that.
Nice. Then I will be riding in my normal tank top and pants on the back of my dog.
Real fluffy.
Mm,
Oh god, I'm so covered in floof. It's not even funny.
yeah.
Correct. Actually, let me check. Correct.
I will be asking for prestidigitation when we get to the city.
We'll be asking for full body prestidigitation.
Yep.
Oh, we're gonna be able to make another dog with that, aren't we?
She like looks over at you at the cart,
Is this
looks
the
down.
snow she was talking about?
What?
Is this the snow you were talking about?
He's a black dog.
Yeah, but still, joke is a joke. Come on.
We're all
This-
too
this
autistic for each other's sense of humor. Anyway, yeah, she'll look at Memphis, look down, kind of cringe a little bit. Any chance you can get this off me?
Yeah. Once you're off the wolf,
Fair enough.
at this point, you'll just get
More back
more
on me.
furry.
Yeah.
All
We
right.
continue down the road. I will have some +2 plate mail. Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Whoever is doing the actual navigation, you will be getting the help action by the ghost, who knows the way.
Do you know the way? What the
Do
fuck is
you
that
know
action?
the way?
Advantage.
Nice.
19.
19. All right. Follow-up question. Are you doing the let's swap out the horses halfway through trick to get double distance, roughly?
Do we?
I think we should.
Yes.
Might as well.
We do want to go places.
We have places to bin.
We've got
places to
places to be.
Places to be.
All right. Then you do that, and with a 19, that's a pretty fucking good roll. And while he keeps saying that Regalia should be about 2 days away, you make your first rest, you snack on some rations, train the dog a bit more.
Yep.
Do some midway cleaning, and he says, yeah, that's a good distance for today. And then you pull out horse statues and just, what's that?
More horses?
We travel double distance, baby.
Yeah, since we've got the cart, we can actually travel a bit more than just half a day.
You see him like trying to calculate in his head. Wait, does that mean we're going to be there today?
Or
Oh,
like we're gonna
we-
be on the outskirts by the end of the day.
Yeah, we might want to not go in immediately.
Yeah.
Right, undead curse and all.
Yeah, you never
Oh,
know what's
don't
gonna
tell
lurk in the
me.
dark.
Actually, there wouldn't be anyone I know in there. Not after all this time. It's
I mean,
gonna
No.
suck. What's my hometown? Well, not my birth town, home.
But as for there might be no one there, well,
No
You'd be
one he knows,
surprised.
at least. There is like roughly 400 years between him dying and the curse starting, so.
Yeah. But there might be
And
things
this
there, so.
things, most definitely.
I'd like to say they wouldn't feel bad for smiting their face, but these hands aren't holding a sword anytime soon.
That is fair. Is there anything you can still interact with?
I tried yesterday. Best I could do was make the tent flap go a bit up.
Yeah, fair enough. So most we could get you to do is a distraction, but we'll get through it on our own.
Let me do a quick one of these. He keeps his composure. Yeah. You just told a paladin that the best he could do is be a distraction.
Ember cringes.
Yeah. He manages to keep his composure, but anyone paying close attention to him is like, oh, what have I become?
She just
Yeah.
looks over at him and just goes, yeah.
Once again, Memphis has no social tact.
And he's just like, he just nods. It's not sure if he nodded to Ember or to Memphis. He just nods. Yep. All right.
As we begin getting back up in the wagon when it's time for that, Alexander go, where did I leave off? Where did I leave? Oh, right. The destruction of our of our what's it called? Fucker.
Big church?
Yeah, but like specifically, like Jerusalem is that like, religious site, right?
Are you trying to say Mecca?
Mecca, thank you.
That's a very specific place in
Yeah,
Islam.
I'm trying to think of like what's our
Holy site, sacred site.
whole, but like the fucking
Did I give you a name?
like the church that you go to, like the Pope, the place that's called.
Hold on.
There has to be a more
Yeah.
generic
Yes,
version
there
than just
is.
the Mecca.
You have mega church, but that is a little
No,
too
that's
close to even.
American.
Yeah, that's a little too close to evangelical shit. I think really it's just holy site, man.
Okay,
Sacred site, holy site.
holy site it is
The
then.
sacred land.
A holy site would be the best thing for I think for Lorifar. So as we get back up on the wagon and start moving, Alexander says, "Oh, where was I leaving off? Oh, right. The desecration of our holy site."
Hmm.
I'm gonna listen to this. I'm curious.
Oh shit! I didn't prepare anything for this.
Oh, okay.
Let me finish the bite I just took. I can take that a bit.
Perfect.
So, the holy site he's referring to is in the part of the continent that you originally came from. It is not in Urinal. It is over in Iriganor. Specifically, what city did I say? Let me open that up.
Oh no. Don't be where I think it is.
Specifically, this was between Lorica and Varnuga.
Uh, Okay.
Yep,
Oh, so it was near where I thought it was. Fuck.
it is near where you think it is.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
And yes, they hold large responsibility. The Juriga family, specifically, for anyone that hasn't picked up on it yet.
Shame.
This was
My greatest friend.
What did you say between the two locations was?
between Lorica and Varnuga.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
If you look on the map specifically, in the large bend of that river.
Ah, yeah.
I
okay.
was fucking right. That's exactly where it is. Oh, fuck.
Yep.
Oh.
This church was similar to the temple that you visited on this side of the mountain range, founded with a large geode made of Lorfar's power,
Pow.
but a lot bigger, to the point that essentially the majority of the central structure of this was that geode. Like, they would hold entire what's the word?
Sermons.
Thank you. Entire sermons here. Now, problem. Of course, this place was sacred and not hallowed.
Hallowed.
So vampires could not set foot. Their servants could.
No.
Yes.
Oh. I don't like that.
Now, this was of course long before Ember's time.
Yeah, I know, but
obviously.
still. That's. Oh. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay.
But the reason for why these servants were there was as numerous as they are now. There was probably a good chunk of slaves that were just turned into mindless soldiers, but there's probably also some people that volunteered for this shit. The battle which, in the end, caused this megachurch to fall was not just, yes, we're going to storm the castle and we're done with the day. This was a siege stretched out over several weeks. By the time that they actually stormed the church, or rather the central chambers of it, the fighters and paladins had already started starving. As, well, they are Church of Lorfar, they're not just gonna stop feeding the people that they're housing just to keep the fighters in tip-top shape. They're better than that. Unfortunately, that well-meaning did cost them so much fighting power that what was still a grueling battle, it was a battle that they lost by a significant margin. Afterwards, that holy site was barred off. Civilians were prevented from entering. And there is rumors that the bodies that were felt during the battle are still in there. The only confirmed body that was ever taken out was the body of the high priest, and that was to parade his head on a pike.
I hate this. I hate this, Yasha. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's said that the siege lasted for months. And the fight to reach the inner chamber, days. Maybe a little over a week. But in the end, it fell. It is, however, rumored that a lot of holy artifacts were able to be smuggled out. I mean, correct me if he points at the sword of Gorkul. I mean, we have one of those things here. So
Ember looks really uncomfortable and wants to shrink into her dog right now. So are you pointing at her and she just kind of looks at you and just like, oh fuck, don't drag me into this, please.
but if I'm not entirely wrong, it might still be a hallowed site, so
It was one of Loverfrost's biggest, wasn't it?
yeah. The biggest. That's why it took so long to siege it down.
But the vampires couldn't hit. Oh.
The vampires could not step a single inch onto the hallowed ground.
So they made their fighters do it for them.
Yep.
They're good at that.
You know, that's the place where it's said that Gorkal trained. Not where he was born. Actually, I didn't even come from here. Taught me that himself.
Huh.
Orphan, wasn't it? Merchant ship, pirate ship picked him up, shoved him into an orphanage. Became a paladin to, well, drive out the cursed creatures of this part of the place. It was so much shit. I think I could do something with myself. And all I managed to do was get stabbed on the roadside by some drug dealers. Actually, probably not even them. They don't get their hands dirty, they hire shit.
I mean, how many countless scriptoriums have been laid to waste with their names forgotten? How many levies in the actual army of Lorfar has died?
How
Not
many
everyone gets.
crusades have we waged?
Yeah. Not everyone will be remembered by name. But they all will be remembered by Lorifar. He remembers you.
God, I hope he does.
Trust me. He does. Just
Do me
like
an
he'll
insight
remember
check.
me. Alright.
Do me an insight check.
He-
Anyone else is listening in? Oh, never mind.
29!
Damn!
Natural 20 for that. Oh,
I perceive emotions.
Fucking apparently, man.
Stop feeling guilty about the splinter in your nail.
God. Yeah. The part about being remembered. It seems like there is a topic he wants to broach about it. You seem like perk up just a little bit. And then a slight hint of shame goes across his face and he goes back down.
What's wrong?
Do you know why I joined the church? Not just Gorkal, but I was an orphan like him. But God, it sounds so stupid.
Salvation from the streets.
No.
Did you steal from the church?
Fat Tony's killed my parents.
Hmm.
I steal from the streets, don't get me wrong. Did a lot of that. Just to live. Church at some point told me that, that's fine. I know. Maybe a crime, but didn't really have much choice. Took me in. Heard the whole stories about Gorkal and thought, I could become strong. I could become someone that can do things. Someone that can avenge my parents. The priest always said that. The father always said that. I could make sure no one else would ever have to follow the same fate as I did. Destroyed by an empire of drugs. I could do a lot more. I didn't care about that. I was there the day that they were killed, hiding in the closet because my mom told me to. They broke in. They didn't find me. God, I hate that fat bastard. I wanted to see him fucking die.
And then what?
I don't know. I might be rid of this shit. Might be rid of the hole in my heart that I left.
You wouldn't be. Doesn't go away just because you kill someone.
Do me a persuasion check.
Sure. When the fuck? Remind me to talk to myself when I'm choosing my shit later. 19.
All right.
I didn't
Pretty
realize I
good.
had a +6 in persuasion.
That is what proficiency does at high levels. You see him, like, for a moment he wants to go and protest. And again, he slumps a little bit.
She's not even saying it to, like, try and argue or anything. She's just more musing than anything else.
You're right.
I wish I wasn't. Would have been a much cleaner fix that way.
What does it change?
Well, maybe killing them isn't going to fix your hole, but it most certainly is going to be. You most certainly could see it as a stepping stone for the path of healing. I mean, by the sounds of it, this fat Tony, the first or the second, were right bastards who didn't deserve their freedom because of the crimes they did. And, a little tit for tat. You kill my parents, I kill you. But, no, I don't think killing him should be the end point. If anything, it should be either the first step or the middle step.
Should have been. Now look at me. And like looks over to his own dead body. Look where it got me.
Hey man, look where my crimes brought me. And he motions around to the Deadlands. I could have
He
easily
looks over.
I could have
He
easily
looks
just.
at. Oh, continue.
God damn. I could have easily just ended up as you did. Just another insurrector hanged before the crowd, as an example. But just because you did and I didn't doesn't mean that you failed. Death is not failure.
You see
I
him
mean,
just shake his head a little bit.
I mean, how many years did you fight for Lorifar? How many years did you try to rid the world of the evil that possessed it?
I trained for 8.
Then
Fought
that's
for another 7.
then that's 7 to 8 years where evil got just that little less of a purchase on the world.
And yet I didn't manage to help prevent the vampires from taking over. I didn't manage to.
Hey, Gorkle didn't either. His crusade failed too.
Give me another persuasion check for that one.
You've got this.
Oh, 15.
You're really rolling high on this therapy session here.
This is therapy?
Get your free religious therapy.
Yeah, cattle religious therapy. This may not be an actual representation of therapy. Who knows? Certainly not me. I've never been to one.
This D&D session is not in any way, shape, or form a replacement for actual therapy. Please seek your nearest medical expert for guidance.
Please, get some help.
I'm trying!
Ah, man.
Get some help.
I mean,
Does
Gorkle
music
failed
count?
his-
No.
It should.
I mean, Gorkle didn't succeed in his crusade either. But just like I'm saying to you, I would have said to him after I was done being starstruck that just because he didn't succeed doesn't mean we have failed. It's always the darkest before the sunrise.
Just
And
because evil prevails doesn't mean we shouldn't keep cutting it down.
precisely.
That's what Father always said.
Yeah. We keep fighting the good fight. And even when we win, we should keep on fighting. Because there always has to be a little bit of darkness to make sure that we can see the light. But just because the darkness exists doesn't mean we don't have to keep fighting it.
Ah, you're really sounding like him.
Well, my father as well is a very, very compassionate man. And plus, I don't think I would be as hopeful as I was if I didn't know that another crusade is brewing.
It sounds like even though they took over the country, they didn't manage to snuff out hope.
Oh, no. If anything, they've just intensified the heat.
May he burn out all evil.
And may all evil feel his flame.
All right.
Damn.
Hot diggity damn. I would call that scene there. That's okay with you.
Yeah.
Good. Unless anybody else wants to interject something.
No.
I got so many questions about history, I don't think he's gonna be able to answer them.
Ember is just going to quietly ride ahead, thinking and thonking. Thinking, thonking, and you might want to you might want to slip her an SSRI at some point. She's not doing great right now. Brain go ouchie. 30 points of psychic damage from depression.
Oof.
If the project is psychic damage, does that mean that Kalistars just have better brain chemistry balance?
Yes.
God damn!
Haha! Wait. Is that a good thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say so. Does anyone want to do anything else they want to roleplay during today's travel?
Travel? No. I want
no.
to talk. I want to talk to the paladin at night, though. Privately.
Ooh la la.
No. I'm not fucking a ghost.
Yet.
I'm not fucking a ghost.
You better not fucking die, mate.
Well, if he keeps acting a fool, maybe I will be.
Anyway, nighttime watches.
I was going to I was doing another survival check to find a good camp to spot. Spot to camp.
Chikori, take guidance.
Yeah.
Slap.
Guidance plus 1d4, right?
Yep.
Correct.
To guide you, I must beat the shit out of you. Hold still. You're being helped.
Do not resist. You are being rescued.
You are being
Gets a slap in the face. Poke. I think there.
Alright, 22. Hell yeah. You find a good, nice spot. You know you're not too far away from Recallia, or like an hour or two away at this point. And you find a little spot where you're just in a small little valley with enough hilling around that you're not immediately seen. You may not want a fire going in the middle of the night. That might draw attention. But you can potentially spot things going on in that little town from this distance.
I can see something. I don't know what, but I can see something.
Correct. You are, however, in a very safe spot. Probably.
What?
Probably.
It scares me.
Reassuring. Reassuring. Anyway, do y'all just go the fuck to sleep?
Yep, honk, shoot me, me, me.
Alright.
Angshu, me.
I want second watch.
Memphis.
Yes,
She wants second
ma'am.
watch.
Not arguing with that.
Me neither. Congratulations, you've won second watch.
Congratulations, your sleep is diminished by 4 hours.
And
Anyway. Uh, just gonna do that.
It's not your
Can
day.
can Teddy once again help me?
you may.
Thank you.
I know where I've stolen all the good rolls from.
Fuck you. Fuck you. It's still 14.
14. That's
It's
good.
not too
That's
bad.
good. You may not spot any birds because you are a little bit distracted by. Ooh, look at that! We can see the town from here. Yep, that town definitely has movement.
Yep, that's someone dead right there.
That
Oh
is
joy.
definitely someone dead right there, and I am going to be doing this. That is Rukalia.
Hey, look at that.
He's a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a hairy wizard.
I'm about to
Larry
be.
wizard.
Why? How do you know?
Totally didn't wax part of your back before.
Shit. He got a point there.
All right.
Grimheart's point. Okay.
While you may not know the names of the districts, you can clearly make out that there definitely are districts. The houses vary greatly. And specifically, the big black building in the middle, that looks like a church. More specifically, like a church that looks a bit more fucked than its surroundings.
Sure. That's reassuring. I'm guessing it looks sort of Lortharish.
Yep. What little you can make out at this distance. Yeah, that looks like a typical small town church of Lorfars.
Yeah. May not
Not
know
a
much about the
village
religion.
church of Lorfars. It's not that small, but small town.
Yeah. That's fair enough, fair enough. I'm gonna try and like do a count of the amount of green lights I see. Just rough estimate. How full is it? Like, are all the people turned? Were there a lot of people?
A bit difficult to say. You can make out with a 14 at the south side, on this side of the river. There isn't too many. There's the occasional undead moving through. You can definitely see some lights moving about. With that, I mean the typical green light that undead emit in these lands.
Mm-hmm.
But you can tell that somewhere behind the church, there seems to be a bit more activity.
I'm guessing we're coming from like the
You're coming from the south,
south.
roughly. The
Yeah.
street that, if you do choose to take the street, will be the street that goes into number 5.
Yeah. Uh, It's another river, motherfucker. Yeah, no, that's fine. We can make plan in the morning. I am still not a soldier. I do not do the plan very well. Yeah, that's
That's fair.
fine. That's so cool. So fine. Nice map.
Oh, so cool. I wonder what happens if I. Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
I,
so cool.
it's so cool, so fine. I am not panicking. It's good.
When are you not panicking?
I do.
Woman, you panic over every goddamn thing in this game! And it
That
always
was
turns out
rhetorical,
fine!
you motherfucker.
I don't care!
Sarcasm.
I had a sarcasm once.
I know. But yeah, I do watch. I make sure nothing approaches the camp. I have an alarm up as always. Yeah. And
yeah.
then I go wake up my mouse.
Small stinky ember.
Small,
Covered in fur.
tiny.
Swear to God, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
You'd better do it quick before the undead do it.
I'm not gonna make you roll investigation, but she is indeed very much, once again, in a furball.
Yeah, he will just walk up to
Powerful.
Apollo, gently pet the light spot on his forehead, and try and wake him up that way. Because if he's getting up, she will basically fall to the floor, and that will probably wake her up. I
Damn!
suppose.
You mad at me, so you take it out on Ember? LMAO. Alright.
I don't want her to fall on the floor. She's probably going to get licked awake.
Do me a constitution saving throw for Apollo.
Yeah. Migraine is kicking my ass, y'all.
Yeah.
Well,
Puppy.
Puppy Eve or
Puppy. Hey.
oh hey there. Hey there, little guy. You think you can wake her up again?
Wake.
Yes.
does he fucking
Slobber.
slobber on me again?
Yes.
My God!
This is your legacy.
Uh,
Oh.
alright, stop licking. Ugh. Stop licking me away.
Good boy.
Are you responsible for that?
Well, I do need to get you up somehow, and I don't think I can
Don't
drip
have
water
him
on you.
lick me awake. He smells like the bird we got him to eat.
I'll try and find you in the floof next time then.
Whatever. She will get up, make Apollo get up, go outside.
Yeah, just make sure nothing from the city approaches us.
Yes, sir.
Cringes slightly, but yeah, that's fine.
Why are you cringing? What's wrong?
Getting called sir by her, that's rough, man.
Eepy, what's the problem? Beats you up,
Gonna
beats you up,
beat
beats you
you?
up, beats you up, beats you up. Yeah, I go outside. Then I will. Where the fuck is the ghost right now?
And he is once again sitting by the cart. This time, not potentially crying into his own legs.
That's nice. I'm gonna go sit nearby and have Apollo come with me.
Alright.
Let me do
Big
the
lady and big dog.
yeah, big lady, big dog. Let me do the perception first, and I'll try to remember what I wanted to ask him. Hey, 22, baby.
Nice.
Nice. since the first thing you will be doing is talking with him, you technically don't know these things yet, but
Got it.
you still have birds. Those are still very much a thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can confirm the same thing Memphis saw somewhere in the back of the city, somewhere in the north, rather. There's definitely a lot of activity. It almost seems like smaller groups are grabbing things from somewhere in the city and bringing it to the north.
That's weird. Why are
But
they
at this
doing that?
distance and with this many houses in between, you cannot, for the life of you, make out what it is.
Why are they doing that? That's weird. Anyway. I go I sit with the ghost man.
Yes, you may.
I'm real awkward. So she just kind of sits there for a few minutes, not saying much. Kind of giving it the occasional scritch to Apollo.
Quick question: did anyone ever tell this man that you're wielding a sort of Gorkal, or was it only ever hinted at?
Alexander pointed at it and says, "We have an artifact," but he didn't say what the sword was.
No. I pointed it out the very first time we met.
Did you?
I think so.
I thought it
Pretty
was
sure
just
I
a
did.
magic sword or something.
No.
Okay, well,
I thought that the dude needed to make a check and didn't check it was Haka.
yeah, that's right. He made a check and he didn't realize that, yeah, he failed the check. He didn't notice what it was.
Hmm.
So this is just the second time I pointed it out.
Yeah, you pointed it out, but actually, let me make that check again, retroactively.
He's like, he's
He has a
finally
minus-
starting to. Oh my god.
He has a -2 to it as well.
That's an 11.
My dude.
Yeah, no, that's a fancy fucking sword you got there. That's definitely good. Yep.
Oof. I've been thrown off. The mic crate is making it very hard. Fuck, man, I don't remember.
All good. If you don't have something,
I want to talk
I
to
can-
him. I just can't fucking remember what it was.
Did you want to talk about like how Haka came to be with
No, it was.
Gorko?
It literally had nothing to do with fighting. I remember that.
Ghetto.
It was pure just teen angst.
Eh.
I don't.
after
I'm fucked.
after a couple of minutes of just sitting there, him trying to draw on the floor, trying to do something. He just says, "So how did your story start with this?"
If I told you, you might not want to talk to me anymore. I'm still trying to come up with how to phrase what I want to ask in my head.
It doesn't matter who you were. It matters where you go next. Father always said.
Past always matters in some shape or form. Try to pretend that it doesn't, but it's there. Like a stench you can't quite get rid of.
Like a scar that will never fully heal.
How apropos. Yeah. I grew up in Juriga Barracks. Child soldier.
Yeah, they were known for those.
Thought I was special, apparently. Then you get older and all your child prodigy shit just becomes normal.
Is that the way how they keep kids loyal?
I guess.
Tell
I
them
don't.
they're a special little boy, and it's like, you're not a boy. Same difference.
I don't care.
Telling you a special little boy and that you can bring balance and order to the planet. All you have to do is you see those people defending their families. Yeah, they want chaos. Sorry.
No, please. Every time I hear somebody else show off their side of the story, it kind of cements everything in my head.
We took in a group of their kids once. Well, not me. I was out on a different mission, but I came back to them being there. God. It was the first time they slept in clean beds.
Yep.
Well, some of them was the first time they slept in beds at all.
Guess my garrison got lucky. We had beds, technically. Were built into the wall like shelves. I don't know how I couldn't have seen it before, but thinking back on it, it just looked like a neat house full of sleeping children.
Hmm. Yeah, that's the thing they make those kids do.
I'm aware.
The moment there was a problem they couldn't handle, they ran away like the rats they are.
Kids with the Jurica.
Vampires. You priest for actually priest? Monk? What's their current form?
She just kind of looks at him and shrugs. I don't know. Lorathar's pretty new to me. Could just call him the dumbass.
He does his best, but
He's good at a lot of things and stupid at a lot of others.
aren't we all?
Oh, exactly.
But like the point, he did mention that when apparently, like he just sweatly this shit show started, they just abandoned position and left their people back to die. Just to take over the new land.
See, I always heard a different story. I
Hmm?
always heard that they fought until they couldn't, and then they were forced back by the power of the curse and shit like that.
course, it sounds like that.
Do you think
Gotta
it'll
make
ever-
themselves the hero.
She kind of stops for a bit, looks at the city. Do you think it'll ever end?
I mean, the curse? Vampires?
Fighting. I keep alternating between being so angry that I just want to continue fighting and tearing all of this shit apart and being so fucking tired.
When I joined, they were doing their third crusade against the vampires. By the time I died, they had started their fourth. I don't think it ever stops. No matter where you go, there will always be a war. Always people trying to hurt each other. But also always people that are worth protecting. Always kids that need shelter. And always those that are needed to wedge themselves between evil and good and make sure it doesn't take away what little we have.
She lets Apollo put his head in her lap and she'll give him scritches on the head. This whole thing is I hate it. The only thing I'm good at, so I'm gonna keep going, but even looking at you, I kinda wonder, is there ever an end? You're still here.
And I swore my oath. I swore I'd avenge. I'd avenge. English, motherfucker, do you speak? I swore I'd avenge my parents. I may not understand much of it, but I'd be surprised if that wasn't a large part of why I'm stuck. Never managed to fulfill my oath. Was the one part I was insistent upon not doing their weird little trick of saying, I'll do my best. God, I hated that phrase.
Huh. And now you got me thinking about oaths again.
What was yours?
Which one?
He gives you a double take.
She's just scritching Apollo's head, which is about as big as a normal sized lapdog. Just in her head. In her lap. She just doesn't look at him. Totally serious. Which one?
Usually you only have one.
We're an unusual group. First one was a blood oath. I swore that I would protect Calypso Juriga, that I would never doubt the Juriga family, and that I would follow any command given to me by a Juriga.
Sounds more like they wanted a dog than a person.
Oh, they got one.
Let me guess. You broke it.
When she sent me out here with a fake sending stone, broke it in front of everybody. Didn't even mean to. Pretty upset about it for a couple of days. And then and she like gestures back to the tent where Alexander is, got in my face at a Ganser hold. Said, and she like pulls herself up, pretends to be all like pompous and stuff. I will redeem you if you won't redeem yourself. I thought he was stupid at the time, but no. And she kind of like gestures down to herself now. Paladin of devotion.
Second chance in Lorifar.
Still don't know why he agreed, but I'll be forever thankful he did.
I'd be even to say I'd know why. Then again, from what I've seen, the way you move, you are strong.
One thing I'm good at. He and Haka vouched for me both, so I guess that helped.
1 second.
There it is.
He may be an idiot. However, even a blind chicken finds a corn.
Even a blind chicken finds a corn.
And yes, there's an actual German saying.
I like it.
Oh hell yeah, it is.
And he nods. Oh, say that name again.
Haka?
That wouldn't happen to be.
The sword of Gorkal that Alexander's pointed out twice, and she'll kind of shift a little bit and pull like Haka out of her back and hold her in like her hands. Haka?
You see him staring in utter disbelief. Like, I knew that was familiar.
There it is.
Just how blind am I?
You've been through a lot, man.
That thing is legend. How the fuck did you find that?
Uh,
I mean, considering it's been 800 years and all.
Temple in north of Irgonal, I believe. I'm not the best with directions, but yeah, we found her in a temple Lorthar appeared to Alexander, called him one of his most devout. He had a religious episode, pulled Hawk out of the pedestal that was in the middle of the geode, and then apparently she told him, "I like you. You're on the right path. Keep going, kid. You can't wield me." And then he just woke me up and thrust her into my hand and said, "That's Hako. She wants to meet you." And I thought he went nuts.
Do me a persuasion check, because that sounds like absolute bullshit to him.
Surprise! I'm actually a Jamaica spy. I'm lying to you. A ghost that we had no idea was out here. Persuasion. Watch this be the time I fail. Hold it. 9.
You still got a 9.
Okay.
He looks at you. Looks at the sword. I can believe the sword, but you didn't meet Lorifar. That you made up.
No.
Wait, she talks?
Yeah. She. I go to sleep, kinda, and then if she's okay with it, I can kind of go in the sword. I don't know how the magic works, but I go in, I say hi. She gives me some life lesson, puts some armor on me, says I should value myself more, and then I go back to sleep.
Wait, is that the woman that he... I knew that man didn't get any bitches!
Wait. Hold the fucking phone. I knew that. What? I knew that. What?
Oh no, bitches.
Okay. Bro just said no bitches. Now it's Ember's turn to be startled. Wait. What? What do you mean? Okay, that meant... Not surprised Gorkal didn't get any if you're focused on, unenslaving the world. But what do you mean the woman... And she's kind of like thinking really hard.
No one thought that motherfucker had time for any woman, but he'd always say, "Oh, I'll have to talk to my better half." Whenever he had to make any decision. And he'd go into his room by himself.
He's talking to his left hand. She kind of looks at him, raises both eyebrows.
The barracks always said, "Oh, he must have a sending stone. He must have a wife somewhere." No! I knew it! That man didn't have time for a wife. That man didn't have time to go home and just... It was a fucking sword that could talk. Really?
I really hope I don't get in trouble
Oh.
for sharing that with you. Yeah, that's Haka. She's great. She also might be hearing us right now. I don't know how exactly her whole awareness thing works.
You see him like stop in his motion, like, oh.
If it helps, I'm not gonna hit you for that. So
Thanks.
if anybody she's gonna get mad at, it's probably gonna be me. So she gives him like an awkward thumbs up.
And he like looks at you, still half worried, just smiles awkwardly.
I mean, you're not getting smote out of the sky either. So
Yeah, I feel like that would have happened yesterday.
yeah, fair point. Yeah, no, everything I told you, it's true. You can ask Alexander and Memphis. Actually, he, out of anybody you'd probably believe, the non-believer was there and can confirm it. So
Ghost is gonna walk up and say, "So Gorkal got no bitches, am I right?"
Walks into the afterlife. Hey, you got no bitches.
Virgin ass boy.
Don't you go getting any ideas.
Oh God.
She'll put Haka back in her sheath. All true. I think her standing up for me might have helped.
I mean, if she was with Gorkal for basically the entire crusade, then yeah. That sword was a relic even back then.
Question. And you could tell me you have no idea and tell me to fuck off. When I took the new oath, she said a couple of things that make me wonder. What do you know about this sword? Kind of hard to find people I can ask about her.
He like does the phase of just, well, obviously Gorkal's sword and his advisor, I guess.
His better half.
But apparently. But that thing was old. Wielded in several more campaigns by others. Similar status. Spearhead of a crusade, the champion. I don't know how old exactly the sword is. From what I thought, it's just enchanted with a fuck ton of magic to make it hit really hard. Apparently, when you unlock all of its power, it just even a normal swing hits as hard as when you actually try. But I don't know. I never got my hands on it, and I look at me. I'm not the guy to go through books or scrolls.
And neither am I.
I can barely read Common. Definitely not Elvish.
Hey, same. She like goes for a high five, realizes it, puts her hand back. Yeah. I get not being the most studious type. We hit hard, we make sure everyone else can go home.
Yep. Pretty much.
I have one more question for you.
Go for it.
Guys like us. You think I mean, you said Gorkal never had time for something like that, but I don't know, you think there's love in the cards for any of us?
To be fair, Gorkal was single-mindedly enveloped in vanquishing every single vampire that could stain the soil of this earth. No, correction. My planet's name is not Earth. They could stain the soil.
I mean, to be fair, you could still call dirt Earth.
Correct.
I got you, brother.
Thank you.
Fist bump.
He never left himself that time. Depends really on what you want to do. I always wanted to retire after I took down Fat Tony's. I didn't really care about the vampires, let's be real. Sure, they were assholes, sure. If I was called upon taking out a squad of theirs that managed to get a bit too deep into our area, I would, but it wasn't the purpose of my fight.
I like that. Retiring. Thinking cattle ranch. This one can herd all the cattle, and she'll give Apollo a bit more like, "Rrr, rrr,
Light rather than destroy.
Say that one more time. My brain went, nope.
Provide rather than destroy.
Yeah. I like the whole protector gig. That's why I took the oath, but I don't know. Protecting a couple cows, maybe a goat. One of the ones that screams and falls over.
I heard goats just chew on things.
Oh, then you gotta give them stuff to chew on.
Fair enough.
And she'll stand up, stretch her arms. Thanks for the chat. I should probably stop yawning. I should stop yawning. I should probably check the perimeter and then do more with this thing. She like gestures to Apollo, who looks up and is like, "Ugh."
Already wagging. Seems to have a bottomless well of energy.
Yeah, I don't get that. Alexander theorized that whatever shows up might be a representation of myself somehow, and then we get this.
He looks at you, looks at the dog. Rugs.
Maybe it's the embodiment of the exact opposite of myself. Either way, he's cute. Come on. Let's go look around for something you can chew on.
The Apollo will follow you. I already told you what you see on your watch.
Yes, sir.
And I would like to call a piss break here.
Piss!
Piss break.
Let's go piss. Let's go piss. Let's go piss. Hello, hello. We are back, and I am gay.
Yes, you are.
Correct.
So we just ended my watch.
Yes.
It's my turn.
It's time for me to attempt to wake up fuckface over there again.
Uh huh.
Mhm.
Look.
All right. I walk into his tent. I pull the water out. I attempt to drip the water into his nose. No, I'm kidding. I just drip the water on his face.
Disadvantage save, right?
Can't save. Yeah.
Ah!
Oof.
It had to happen at some point.
At least that's where the nat 1 goes. Morning.
ah, mm. Morning.
Fuck you.
What? What are you laughing at?
I made Kitty John as well.
Ha! Nice. You should
Notice
go prove.
anything?
What?
Did you notice anything during your watch?
There's a lot of activity down near the center
No.
of town. Nothing came up
No,
towards us.
Yeah, okay.
You should
was
go
gonna
tell
say
the ghost that
something.
you met Lorther. He doesn't believe me.
Oh. No, okay, yeah. He's gonna have a field day with this one.
Oh yeah. And she'll give him a little 2-finger salute and then go off to sleep until yoga.
Alexander will just appear in front of the ghost doing the slap squat.
You
Bro
will
just
just appear. Are you just teleporting in front of him?
By the power
Put
of Orfar, I teleport.
I teleport with a spell that I don't have prepared.
Fucking misty steps.
uh,
Actually, do you even have access to that? Yet alone prepare.
I don't have access to Mrs. Step.
Unfortunate.
Imagine not
So
being able to teleport.
Yeah, so he just walks in front of the ghost and then slap squats and says, "So you don't think we met a? You don't think we met Lorfar, huh?"
He looks up at you. No. The
Well,
only person that I ever heard him appearing in front of was Gorkal, and that's it.
well. Funny thing is, when we found the sword, he appeared. And spoke to me.
He like stares at you. Did actually do me a persuasion check. Unless you want to go further with that story.
No,
Yes, you can do it,
I'll
yeah.
go further with it with just a second. Can I have advantage? Just because of
No.
oh. All right. Well, I tried. 12.
12. Doubt, but he isn't telling you you're lying yet.
He called me his most devoted follower. And Alexander gets this shit-eating grin that he always does when he mentions that fact.
You little fuck. He looks at you. Looks in the direction of the tent. Did she put you up to this?
No. If anything, I would have put her up to this, but sort of wanted to tell you myself, but
Snooze, you
know.
lose, motherfucker.
He reaches in and pulls out the fist-sized sunstone that he picked up from post-battle. It's not every day you stand instead of a geode of Lorfar's.
There was a rumor of a hidden temple.
Yeah, it was hidden, all right. He puts it back, buried underneath earth a little bit. Also, pretty sizable wine stash. Now that I think about it.
I mean, if you're looking for wine, I'm sure. Well, maybe not now. They might have raided that already.
Oh, you mean the winery in Rucalia?
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks over towards the church with the more marginally more lighter. Can I see how more disturbed it is?
Do me a perception check.
Oh, I'm such a god at those. 9.
That's certainly a distance. That looks like a Lorifar church. Kind of. It's disheveled for sure. I mean, it's stood here for at least 360 years without anyone taking care of it.
He raises his his hand above his eyebrows, and he's focusing in on it, squinting his eyes. That sure is a building. But yeah, she wasn't bullshitting you when she said she saw Lorfar. She didn't speak as much, nor did I. In honestly, meeting Lorfar was it's not the sort of thing you strike up a conversation about. At least not, you don't exactly strike up a conversation with Lorfar.
He looks at you, looks you up and down.
But I mean, it was bright as hell, but I'm pretty sure one of the others got blinded. But not me. Could you remind me, or rather, could you correct me if I'm wrong when I'm saying that his vision was more like the mixture between man and a candle flame, and then the brightness turned up by 1,000?
Essentially. Simplifying it by a lot, but essentially, yes.
Yeah, Alexander does his best to describe the visage Lorfar took before him.
Do me another persuasion check. This time I'll let you use advantage.
Thank you. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Well, I needed that.
Oh god, yes you did.
7 out of 18.
Alright, yeah, he looks at you. You start describing the scene more and more, and at first it's still the but the more you go into details, things that he's heard about, maybe even, but obviously never seen himself, he's just like, hey.
Alexander nods. Yeah.
Right, so he grabs his own temple, puts a hand to it rather.
Mm-hmm.
she has to sort of got calm. You got his blessings, I suppose.
Yeah, I got his blessings, alright. I mean, I'm a monk. I wouldn't. I'm part of the clergy in the sense that I'm of the faith, but I wouldn't run around and call myself a cleric. But I think that changed after I met him. He stands up. All the prayers I've been doing to him haven't been for nothing. You know, the very quick ones. AKA when he's been casting guidance.
Mm.
I do actually possess magic ability. I've been blessed with his power. And he steps back like 15 feet. And he casts Word of Radiance. Do not place your... There we go. Do not place measurement.
Burning radiance.
The way I imagine it is like a... it's like light spikes from above just quickly shoot down towards the ground.
Alright, yeah. You see him like look at you for a moment. Yeah, that would be something a cleric could do. But
yeah.
oh. Well, the few times that I know that Lorfor started a crusade himself, which, let's be real, if she has that sword and he just gestures you up and down. Those were big.
Yeah, man. That's why I'm in
Like
Lost Hope.
He got people from entirely other continents over here.
He like
Or
looks
people
towards
from
the
this
horizon.
continent to another, depending on where it was.
He like looks towards the horizon and imagines himself back in Drum, looking out over the ocean. Now that would be a sight. See Lorfar's banner on the horizon on warships. Did I tell you that I've also spoken to Haka?
No, she mentioned it. Like points to a tent. Actually, let me do it. Quick coin flip. Heads. He points to the right one.
Alexander wouldn't know.
That is not heads. He points to the wrong tent.
Ah, well. Yeah, I've spoken to her once. Actually, the same night after I got to see Lorfar. Very ethereal looking. You know, like ethereal beauty.
I couldn't imagine.
I know I don't have calligrapher's supplies with me. But could I like try to crudely get a picture of her in the dirt somewhere?
there's definitely sticks around. So yes. Actually, do you not have prestidigitation?
No.
No, you don't. Okay. Yeah, no, you could get a stick.
What do y'all want from it for it? Charisma?
That's actually a good question. What is drawing?
I mean, hey kitty.
Practice.
So it is
I mean,
dexterity.
yeah, dexterity probably, maybe sleight of hand, but you could
Sure.
basically do whatever the fuck calligrapher's tools is. So if you've drawn before, maybe proficiency, but
That's the thing. He's a writer, not a
yeah,
drawer.
then
But did you have to do fancy writing?
yeah, did you have to do the fancy first letters?
You're
Yeah,
trying to draw something that's accurate, right?
yeah, precisely. That's the thing here.
Oh, rest in pieces, buddy.
I'm going to say
Wait, I have proficiency in medicine. Would that help?
I was going to say
Proportions.
you can choose between either medicine, because that is people, or a performance check, but with either wisdom or dex.
Okay. I'm gonna take the. I'm gonna take the medicine since I have proficiency in it and it's based on wisdom and it's pretty strong. Lorfa, guide me. Help me draw this beautiful lady. And don't make it accidentally become Ember.
Make it become Ember! Make it become Ember! Make it become fucking Ember!
Please.
Please!
I was gonna say if it's a nat 1, maybe.
Jesus, fuck, that's a mineral even on the guidance.
You try to do like the flame of the hair, and it like you mess up a bit, and you just make it bigger, and it's like poofy hair now. And then you draw the shoulders, but they turn out a bit wider.
Yeah.
It's like, doesn't that look like?
This, did you just take the appearance of the closest woman, or why did you draw a picture of your paladin friend?
Yeah, that's not that's He like drags his
looks
foot
at
over it.
you.
You saw nothing.
Looks at you. What is insight again? Is that
It's
wisdom? That is
yeah, it's
wisdom. That is higher than his intelligence. Whoa.
Oh,
That's still 7.
That's a 7, but that's
Hold on. He might beat me. He does not beat me.
oof.
He looks at you really intently.
Look, I met her once.
Ah, fair.
The conversation was short. She essentially said, I like you, you're on the right path, but you can't really use me. And, honestly, she's right. I don't know how to use a great sword. Plus, I don't have the muscles for it. And she also mentioned that there is someone on the path of redemption, and I should give her to them. And was only really one person I could think of who really fit that description.
Yeah, she mentioned.
Yeah, she did. All right.
Blood oath. My she got away from it.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry.
No, I didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
He just mumbled like blood oath. Glad she got away from it though.
Okay. I'd never heard of a blood oath before, but I'm not shocked. All right. Let's get some prayer in.
He nods. He stands up. in his weird ghostly, just floating into a standing position.
Nej. Hej kaffebönna, ja hej, hej.
There's a bean.
Bean.
Grind the bean into soup.
No!
And now he's speaking a language I can't understand.
Soup.
It's the
A
soup
language you
language.
cannot understand. How could that be?
The
Sorry.
language of soup.
Because-
instants have been removed. Here's the religion check. Motherfucker! It's the exact same roll!
Oof.
Oof. 13.
Yes.
13 for the 13. Is Ember joining him?
You know what? Today, sure. Feels less awkward. I will happily join. Are we just like kneeling and listening to you say prayers?
Yeah.
Oh god.
And unfortunately for you,
Uh,
there are calls and responses.
oh.
And because Alexander doesn't really pray this way usually, he has not taught you the responses.
Yeah, no, so she's just kneeling there like, oh god, this is weird. Hold
I'm
on.
gonna get
What would I
punched.
roll to see how well I pay attention?
From yesterday's?
No, from this. She didn't join you for yesterday's prayer, so I'm just seeing how well am I paying attention, and if I'm just not getting like, and the sun. What would that be?
Are you trying to do the responses anyway with like the other paladin doing them and you chiming in? Or are you just trying to pay attention and remember them for next time?
Both. Yes, both.
Both is good.
Both. Let's say that's either going to be, I guess, a religion or a performance.
My performance is better than my religion, so you're gonna get that.
All right.
3.
The difference
Huh.
between someone who is
10.
actually religious and someone who can play the part.
Hey, I'm not playing the part. I believe it. I'm also just listen. The yoga's better, man. It's the same difference between somebody who
No.
worships God by sitting in a church and worships God by giving them some wine and telling them thanks, bro.
It's the difference between someone who like, man, how's the best way to put it? Like, a priest who just like you can ask him a question about anything and he was like, oh yes, this patch is from that book, and someone who's just really enthusiastic about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Someone that sings in the choir versus someone that's throwing it back for the light of God.
Yeah, precisely.
Doing the stepping in the back with the tambourine. When the devil said no.
Oh god. It's beautiful.
She is trying to pay attention. Tries to do the call. She doesn't like shout out or anything. She just like listens to what they're saying, and when one starts to do the response, she'll try to help. Doesn't go too well. Just like, man, I fucking love the moving better than this. I've never been one for the brain. I'm good with the body.
You don't mess them up, but you say them with enough delay that it's noticeable.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah. It's the effort that counts. I think.
It's the effort that God really pays attention to.
Correct.
God, I hope so.
It's the effort for me.
Apollo the entire time will be sitting like 3 or 4 meters away watching. Tail like, I wanna go over there. But mom said no. But I wanna go over there. But mom said no. But I wanna go over there. But leak.
Leak.
All right. You do that.
He said the line.
Look at
Starting to
that.
say it more than makeshift, god damn it.
I am specifically because of it.
Fuck
Good.
you!
So,
What?
did you tell him?
Oh, yeah.
Does he believe you?
Yes.
Damn, sexism. She'll shake her head.
No.
Just clearly joking.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna be completely honest here, Ember. I can't tell which building is the church from here.
Here, come here. And she'll like move you in front of her. Put like one hand on your shoulder and she'll lean over the other and point with her finger. Right there. You can't. Yeah, the steeple looks a bit cracked,
Yeah.
but that's a church. And right there, and she like gently moves her finger a little bit. That's where most of the activity was.
Most activity of what?
I don't know. Do I look like I have bird eyes?
I mean, clearly you have better eyes than me.
She shrugs.
Mem-
I don't know. Maybe I was just paying better attention.
Memphis comes out of the tent, sees them standing together, stares for a moment, goes back into the tent.
Hold on.
He's gonna
What's my
get punched.
passive
He's gonna
perception?
get punched.
My passive perception is a 14. I know. I don't care.
Hmm.
And then just movement, the green glow. I have no idea what is actually going on down there.
Okay. Then maybe what we should do is just get a bit closer to see what that is. And he's gonna like step away from
Yeah.
her a little bit.
To
Specifically, it is somewhere in the region of either Light Spring or Light Slide, so 1 or 2.
All right.
And you are coming in from the 5, which
Yeah.
is the very south.
She shrugs, looks at Alexander, like leans on crossed arms or English, sorry. Crosses her arms and like leans a little bit. Mean I could always go in with the funky invisibility shit. Check it out, come back.
Is that a river over there?
Yes.
Okay. Then actually you might be able to get a little bit closer if it is on the northern side. You remember the spell I used where we walked on the water?
Yes.
Yeah, I've got that ready for us. So,
Oh boy.
do you know how long your invisibility lasts? Like,
I could. It.
gut vibe.
I've never hit the limit yet, but
Okay.
being conservative, probably an hour.
All right. Yeah, mine lasts about an hour as well. So
So
you
what are
might
you
be able
thinking?
to. Well, since we don't know what we're dealing with, and since you can go invisible, our best bet might just be to have you walk over the river, over there-ish. Wait, is that a bridge?
Yeah. Wait.
Oh, it is a bridge.
Yeah. There's 2.
Oh, huh. Well, my spell. Well, you. He pats you on the shoulder. Guess you don't need my spell then. My thinking is you walk over that bridge, and maybe circle, like just walk straight north from the bridge.
Okay.
Because if you saw movement on the northern part, then you should be able to see it just from that distance, I believe.
Depends. If there's a wall, I'll probably have to get up higher. I don't have to get in the church. I could probably find a higher building to climb up, but
Well, I'm not meaning the bridge in front of the church. I mean like that one on the side, towards the right.
oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, just walk on the outskirts
Yeah.
and
Again, if there's a wall around the church, I'll need to get up higher to see it. But yeah, probably.
yeah, but
I could make that work.
yeah, but I think we should worry about what's around the church when we go for it. If there's something going on about up north, we should know about that first.
All right. So help Briar. Where am I going?
Just see on the right side, there's a bridge.
Yes.
Just literally where that bridge ends, you walk just straight up north, because then you'll get a sight over to whatever 1 and 2 is. That's the area Alexander's focusing on.
Okay.
And that is where you had the big glob of things.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
My bad.
Alexander will turn toward the tent. Memphis, did you catch all that?
Huh?
Did you catch all that?
Something about going in the side invisible, right?
Yeah. Did you spot the bridge? Or maybe you couldn't because of the nighttime.
I'm gonna walk out,
See that
look
bridge over
over
there?
to where they're pointing.
On the right.
Why is
Uh,
everybody screaming in the morning?
Hey, Shikari, get up here. We're doing battle plans.
Yeah. No.
Uh,
Wait.
And after Shikari gets up and running, Alexander's gonna repeat the plan.
I
Any
mean,
objections?
I could try and walk in with the mask.
You could do that. I could do invisibility.
Exactly.
I don't
Though I would
know if the
probably
mask
do
is
a
a
test
good
run.
idea.
What'd you
Or
say,
if it
Shikari?
even works.
Then what is your plan? Because right now it's all we have.
I mean, we're always spotted by the birds, so I don't know if the mask makes a difference there.
I don't think the birds are going to be a problem. Those are just birds.
Yeah. I don't think the birds are gonna
No,
alert them.
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean.
Okay, stop.
I'm
Wake up a little bit more, then tell me what you mean.
Want some sugar? Sugar?
okay.
Pure sugar.
If I don't know, if Memphis is putting on the mask,
Yes.
would that shithead getting your location or control over you or something like this? That's what I'm worrying about.
I
mean-
would try that out before we even go down there.
I mean,
Just pop it
as
on
for the
really quick.
location,
Yeah,
he points towards the birds.
yeah, that's why I'm saying that wouldn't be the problem because birds are
Exactly.
there.
So Ember and I go in, scout around.
Yep, and
Right, you
We're
looks
on
at Alexander.
standby.
You have some sort of sending spell, right?
not today, I don't.
I
As long as I can see you.
Wait. I have the sending stone.
you have the sending stone.
That's the broken one, dear.
No, the real one
No.
that Memphis fixed, you fucking clown.
Oh, but he doesn't know that. Haha. Theoretically.
Oh, wait. Well, if he doesn't know, then I could pull out and be like, wait. Memphis, don't you still
Oh.
have the other sending stone? You can give it to
Yeah.
Alexander for a bit.
Here, boy.
Your boy?
Boy. Boy.
Boy. Boy.
Alright, sir, how do I use this then?
Well, don't use it right now.
Sword.
It has like one charge.
Yeah,
But-
like how?
You channel your intent. Cast the same spell. I think that you
Yeah.
sent to your father.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Gotcha.
Oh, also, you're gonna have to stay here with Apollo.
He like side eyes the dog.
Dog looks back at you, sticks its
Great.
tongue out.
Great. How wonderful. Please return
Spark,
quickly.
Spark just walks up to Apollo and sits beside him.
Are you
and
really-
looks at Alexander.
Are you really that afraid of him?
I just don't like animals.
Why? He's done nothing wrong.
Yep.
I just don't like animals because of the incident.
Ember looks at Apollo.
Now I want a session where he has to babysit Apollo, Spark, and Teddy.
Yes.
Ember looks at Apollo. Apollo's sitting there panting like a dork. Looks back at Alexander. Okay. You know what?
I'm
That
here.
is
Ember,
your trauma.
I'm here.
That is your
Don't
trauma to
worry.
overcome. Okay. I good?
Alright.
Am I
Your
good?
trauma to overcome. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? That is your trauma to overcome. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna do anything to you.
Yeah.
He might
Anyway,
ask
do you
for
guys
pets,
want-
though.
I don't talk dog. Do you guys want me to cast the water walk on you?
Go for it.
All right, it'll take 10 minutes.
Hold on. Yeah. While he does that, I'm gonna.
Actually, we'll wait with that until we are closer by. To not waste it.
Yeah. Before that, I'm gonna just try and put on the mask. I'm gonna ask, like, warn the others first, but I'm just gonna try. Like, what happens when I do that? Yeah. Sure.
When you put on the mask, unlike before, where while it didn't necessarily feel comforting, nice, it was welcoming. Now it's like putting on a wet bag.
Trying to put on wet underwear.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you
that's
stay in
fine.
control.
Okay. Cool. Nice. Cool. Yeah. Sure.
It's,
That's
it's
fine.
everything but nice, but
Can live with that.
you're still yourself.
Yay. All right. We can move closer.
Alright. If we can get within like a 5-minute walk and hide somewhere as a regrouping point, might be the best for all of us. So we leave camp behind and all the majority of the things. And just find a nice hidden spot close by.
Alright.
You
You do that.
Wonderful. Here's the thing again. Ritual cast, water walk on those two.
Ooh, that can be ritual cast. That can be ritual cast. Nice.
Okay.
Up to 10 willing creatures, yeah, anyone that you basically want.
Yeah, so you know what? Fuck it. Everyone gets water walk.
Everyone gets water walk. The floating ghost gets water walk.
You get a water walk. You get a water walk. Everyone gets water walk.
All right. He pats both of them. Best of luck.
Turn to Stammer. You ready?
She gives you a little 2-finger salute and then disappears.
We'll see you on the other side, I guess. Puts on the mask. And off we go.
We go.
Alright.
Apollo's sitting behind Alexander, still panting and wagging his tail.
He's staunchly ignoring it.
At first, he's very confused, does a little bit of a heck when you disappear.
Heck,
Lord.
Hey, mother.
Park.
Where you go?
Mumford.
Mumther.
All right. The two of you give me stealth checks.
Stealth. And mine
Actually-
is a straight stealth check.
Correct. Actually, yeah, both of you.
13.
Hey, 13. Oh my god.
To be
Luckily,
fair,
Memphis has some last.
at least they think Memphis is undead.
Yeah.
Yep. Alexander and Shikari, please give me a perception check. As I'm guessing you're not just playing cards while they're gone.
No.
Nice.
Nice. 19 and 24. Alright. Given the current angle you're at, you're a little bit to the east, because that's where you sent them across the river.
Hi, yep.
You can see the movement somewhere in the direction that is light side. But what catches your attention a little bit is not movement there, but especially you, Alexander, you look over at the church and you can see something moving in it that isn't glowing.
Hmm. How big
Actually,
is it?
at first you think it's moving in the church, then you see it climbing on its side. This thing is smaller than you.
Oh.
Might not even
Okay.
reach your hip.
Jesus Christ, I have good eyesight.
It's
Oi.
also on the tower. And then you see it disappear back inside and presumably climb back down.
What in the ever-loving fuck?
Shikari, you see the same thing? No, you cannot make out really what it was. You see the movement, but before you can see it happen.
You saw that too, right? I'm just not going crazy.
What was this?
I wish I knew.
I saw something, but I don't know what I saw.
Oh Lord, please help me rack my brain about this. Can I think of anything? I have proficiency in history and religion. Would any of
This
those
one would
two
be
help me?
religion.
Okay. Dear Lord Far, please bless me upon this day. Sure.
15. Considering how it moved, well, it at least isn't human. It's not any species that you know about, really. But you know for a fact, this thing isn't undead. That much you would have been able to see without much trouble.
Yeah. Well, whatever has taken up residence in the desecrated Church of Lorfar is not A, human, B, any sentient species as I know it, or C, undead. Man, I don't like this.
What would take up residency here?
A desecrated church in the land of undeath. Nothing fun for us. I mean, we've had interactions with a devil before, as well as a hag in the Feywild. That's a whole different story, trust me. But I wish I knew.
We also had contact to a dragon, so nothing really amazes me anymore, I think, but I don't know if these two are safe.
I mean, I'm sure they're fine, but
I mean, if the thing isn't undead,
it's
it
one
wouldn't know.
it's one thing compared to the horde of undead. So, but yeah, we need to be aware of
But it
that when
would
we
it would
approach.
notice
I mean,
Memphis.
oh shit, yeah, you're right. Fuck.
Oh no. Oh shit.
Don't waste your charge of the sending stone. It's
You'll
fine. I'm
have
sure
it.
it's fine.
Doesn't sending stones just send to each other?
One charge each. Pretty sure.
Right, so
Yeah.
they can't even contact you. Wonderful.
No, you have a send. They gave you one of the two sending stones. They have the
Yeah.
other one.
Yes,
I
Ember has
have the other one. Not Memphis.
Yeah.
She can
Right,
talk
and
to
talking
me.
is maybe not the smartest thing.
Oh,
That's fair.
fair enough. It's fine. I'm sure.
I'm going to leave you two to deliberate that. Memphis, Ember,
I'm a
you
job.
already did your stealth checks.
Yeah.
Yes, I had a 13.
Oh,
Ember,
4.
while you're invisible, you are also trying to, be sneaky, not run around like a madman. Memphis, you want to be sneaky at first, then you trip.
Yeah, there's
You
too
get
much
back into your
rubble, and
thing.
I just try to actually walk.
Yeah, you just walk. You get looks from undead, but you are the thing that's drawing attention. Meanwhile, Ember just looks at you just like, eh, old man.
Oh man, why didn't you bring your cane? Fucking. No, I did bring my cane. I wouldn't have left that, but still. Yeah.
But with the, what was it, 13? 13 on Ember,
I
you do beat most of their things' passive perception.
don't like the word most there, bud.
Well, as far as you can tell, nothing's charging you, so.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Everything that you come across doesn't pay you any mind.
Okay.
And I'm guessing we're walking towards the church.
No, we're going, okay.
Or behind it, right?
We're going up north. We're trying to see what's going on in the northern area between, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
You make your way. I'm guessing not just through the streets.
No.
Try and take back alleys, yeah, sure.
Back alleys, avoiding all of it as much as possible.
Yeah, just the somewhat grey area next to the one. That seems to be what once was, at least, a little bit of a garden slash park. Someone had flower fields here.
Oh.
There once was an actual fence around it to, I don't know, probably keep wild animals out, but more than a deterrent wasn't really.
Fair
Most of it
enough.
by now is dried, dead. The fences are broken in places. Actually, give me also a perception check, the both of you.
Okay.
Let's go. Nice.
Oof. I'm too busy trying to keep him alive.
Yeah.
Fair enough. 23 and 8. Yeah, Ember, you see the path ahead. That's all. Yeah, that's where we need to go. You fucking clown, stop tripping. Memphis,
Mm-hmm.
you do notice to your left something similar to what Ember has described. There are, in between the buildings, undead shuffling around, but not just randomly. They seem to be moving either towards the north of the city, towards where roughly the point 2 is, or away from it. And the creatures that are moving back towards it seem to be carrying various materials: wood, cloth. You see some dragging a corpse, which is unusual, but who knows what the fuck. You also notice, as you get just by the point 1,
Mm-hmm.
you get a somewhat clear view of what is essentially the central marketplace. The
Yeah.
point right in front of the church. Relatively clear. Occasional undead walking by. And a sign that says, oh, where the fuck do I have the name? Irina's Magic Shop.
In the middle of the marketplace? Or
The other building that is in black and also on that marketplace is that. You don't quite see it exactly,
mm-hmm.
but there seems to be, while it is somewhat broken down at this point, a sign that advertises in that direction a market, a magic shop. Apparently going by the name of Irina's Magic Shop.
Yeah, he will sort of blindly reach out to Ember, try and find her arm to pat it. Be like, we might want to check that out later.
You get a two-finger tap on the shoulder as a response.
Just other shoulder. Oh, right. All right. And where the
By the time you make your way to the northern road, activity gets a bit more. While it isn't technically more, it's just denser. That little area where the point 2 is precisely, you see a lot of lesser undead just piling things on top of each other. Seemingly at random at first, but the both of you can make me either a religion or a medicine check
Let's see which one's
to find out more.
Oh, I actually have I have a +4 in medicine, so gimme. Oh, 19.
and 13.
Alright. Yeah, Memphis, to you, this looks mostly random. You can notice that they're making 3 piles, but Ember,
Hi.
you have seen not necessarily something exactly like this before, but similar. Fully constructed, so to speak.
Okay.
Specifically in the fight that you had against the God of Undeath. You remember 2 of the enemies, which were these giant fleshy things.
Oh no, they're trying to make one, aren't they?
3.
3? Oh, they're trying to make 3.
Correct.
Hey, yay. Okay.
And not just are they trying to make them, with the amount of wood and also the occasional piece of metal, it seems that they are trying to improve them.
Okay, that's very bad. I will.
Now, there isn't an overseer per se, but it is very clear they have clear instructions.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Ember will lean very, very close to Memphis's ear. Like, you could kind of feel her breath on your neck.
Mm.
They're trying to make more of those fleshy things from the fight.
Fuck. Alright, thanks.
We need to get back, gather everybody, put a stop to it. We can figure out something else from there.
I don't think we can take on all of these corpses. They tried to do another distraction. But this is bad.
We'll figure it out when we get back.
Right. Did we go back?
I'm good to go back if you're good to go back. Actually, no, I'm not. I lied. I want to see what church that is.
Yeah.
I want to get close enough to see what kind of church that is, and then we can go.
We go
Alright.
near the church.
Yep.
You go near the church. Make me. Actually, no. I'm just gonna keep taking that stealth check.
Oof.
You can make me a new one if you want. I'll say it like this.
I'll keep
Your
mine.
choice.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Alright. Fair. Let me actually quickly check one thing. Right, yours was a 20. Where in this giant list of creatures was this thing? There it is.
Oh dear lord.
Alright. So, as you approach the church, number one, yes, was at some point a church of Lorifar. Very clearly has been boarded up at some point, though some of that has fallen down. The front entrance, the boarding up, has been torn down specifically. I don't think this beats either of your past perceptions. No, even Ember sees this.
We see it.
And as you... How close do you get? Do you go into the marketplace?
Is that the stuff in the center?
Correct.
I'd say just outside that.
Yeah, right on the edge.
Right on the edge. You got it. Just as you think that nothing in particular is about to happen, you see a not even hip height little creature. The D&D nerds and Baldur's Gate nerds, if you know this as a quasit, though your characters may not necessarily know that,
Oh, fuck it. Okay.
hobble out of the church, one of its side entrances somewhere, with a little bag of clinkety-clink things, and try and hobble away. Doing its best at stealth, which isn't all that great.
I am curious about where it's going. it's going out of the church?
Do you want me to follow it?
No, I want to follow it myself. Just gonna
You're
zombie
gonna
walk
get
back.
fucking caught.
How much HP does that thing have? Like,
It's not that thing that you should be worried about. It's whatever it's going to.
yeah, fair
Yeah.
enough. I have greater invisibility. It's fine. Worst case, I can just get out. We're fine. We can follow it. He's gonna reach out again and do like a hand sign of let's follow.
Ember sighs deeply, but follows you.
All right. Do me another stealth check.
We're so fucked.
This
This
time
is
I'm
so
not asking.
dumb.
This is you will have to do one.
So dumb. This is so fucking dumb.
We're fine. This is 17. Oh.
Another 13.
What is this thing's passive perception? Why did I close the stat block? Where did I put it? Oh, it's not in G, it's in Q. Heh. Its passive perception is just a 10. Alright. Yeah. It goes somewhere to the west. It slips in between buildings, back alleys. You go right by the little magic shop. You catch a little bit of a glimpse inside there. There seems to be some stuff in there. Closet. And while it's hoppling with a little clinkety clinkety, the overall sound of undead working seems to overtone that for the most part. It has like one little close call, but gets away scot-free. And it leaves the city. It doesn't follow any road, though from the look in the grass, it has traveled this path a couple of times. And by a couple of times, I mean a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop at the outskirt of the city. Look over to a side and just. I think that's a problem for later, probably. Just remember this path.
Alright, let's get back quickly.
Yeah.
Alright. You make your way back. What path do you take? You still have water walk and invisibility up.
I say let's take the water walk. He already cast it. Why not fucking use it?
So you take
I
a wide
will need
berth
a
around
hand.
everything.
Got you.
Yeah.
Alright, that's good. Then that will go by without incident. Shikari, Alexander. Those two are gone for quite a while by now. A bit longer than just checking it out and coming back immediately.
We did not receive a message. They are fine.
Yeah, plus there's no big.
Not yet.
So,
I don't
they're
think
fine.
we need
right?
to be worried, right?
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, I guess so too. Shikari taps like very fast with his foot. It's like, maybe I'm a bit worried.
I mean, it's only reasonable.
I trust in them, so I try
I
to keep my
mean,
cool.
we'd know if something happened.
Yeah. They wouldn't get caught like this and they wouldn't die so easy.
Yeah. I don't know. they'd make too much of a ruckus. But you'd think they start making their way back here by now.
I hope so. But I also don't know how big the city is or how long do you need to travel through it.
Yeah. And plus, if we start running after them, trying to find them, when they come back here and realize, hey, they're gone, they're gonna start worrying.
Yeah.
Hey, Yasha,
Yes.
question. How long has it been by the time we get back?
By the time you get back, going around through and around the bottom part of the city, I'm going to say close to 45 minutes.
Okay, so I've still got 15 minutes of invisibility left then.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna depart.
So if you're trying to sneak up on them.
I don't know if Memphis is, but I'm definitely
not.
okay. I'm departing from Memphis' side, and I'm gonna try and sneak up behind Alexander and say boo.
Okay, but do you notify Memphis anyway?
You know what? Yeah, I'll tell him. I'll be like,
Thank you.
hang on, I'm gonna try something funny.
All right. Be safe. And I'm
gotta
gonna
go down
walk
the
up
road.
to the guys.
Ah, see, there they are.
Oh. Where's Amber?
I think she has like Ember. How long is your invisibility up? Looks around. There's no response. Ember?
There's a 15 get behind
Amber?
Alexander, and so I can lean in and go boo. Damn it, Memphis!
Then I roll my own perception check because that doesn't even beat my passive insight.
My passive perception is bigger as 15.
Damn it, Memphis!
My bad. Mubby.
You do meet Alexander's passive perception, but yeah. Sakari, you know. You can hear the footsteps.
I was gonna ask, Yasha, with that failed deception check against my insight, can I roll a perception check?
What's
Using
your,
just
oh,
my
just your
passive.
passive insight is 19.
God damn.
Damn it,
What the
Memphis!
fuck?
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Every time I want to do something cool.
Doesn't matter.
Fuck you.
I rolled my fucking passive.
Fuck you. I hate you.
Ha.
Yeah, walk up behind him, say boo. Whatever the fuck your reaction is.
You know, if you're gonna sneak up on someone, you really need to switch out of the armor.
Fuck you. I'll end the invisibility. Walk over to
I
Apollo.
tried.
Fuck you
You
too.
shouldn't have tried.
You both suck. Fuck you.
So, did you guys see the thing on the church by any chance?
Yes, it's a closet.
A what
A
now?
what?
Tiny little demon thing. Greedy as hell.
Demon.
Wait,
Not
what's the thing
again.
in the church?
Alright.
Probably because the church is
The
so
what?
violently abandoned.
Is it living there? Was it stealing?
Stealing things,
It was
probably.
stealing something.
Alright, well, we're gonna kill the closet.
You might want to hold that thought. We
your
have...
horses.
Stop! You might want to hold that thought. We have bigger problems. The activity that's going on over there,
Hmm.
they're
What is
trying
that?
to build more of those big, absorbent, fleshy shits, and they're trying to improve them. They're shoving wood and metal into it.
Oh, okay, so we're gonna
These-
go and
these-
burn them up right now.
These
Oh, dear.
abominations
Yes,
that we
abomination.
thought. They're making more?
Yes!
These are like fucking huge!
That's what I said. They're making more. I don't know if we can actually take on that many.
I mean, they're not done yet, are they?
No, they're not. But what happens if we go over there and we cause them to be done? Or what if they're done by the time we finish? There's 3 of them and mountains of the corpses.
3.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, as long as they
Shikari's
aren't done,
like counting 1, 2, 3, 4. A dragon, a wolf, and a ghost. And a rat. I don't like our chances.
as long as they're not finished, we could just torch it, you know?
But
Like,
they're...
click his fingers.
Who's creating them?
The undead, they've probably got instructions from higher up.
So there are not only these corpses, there are also undead, and someone of them is intelligent?
They're getting
Shit.
orders, like the birds.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's. I
So,
mean, there might be another, but I'm guessing it's just the orders that he's given. They're gathering everything up, and then he'll probably have to divert some of his actual intelligence, power, whatever, to this place and
Yeah, and
get them up.
until he does that, we could just burn it up.
You do realize that there's a literally city's worth of undead just roaming around, right?
It's not like we haven't outridden them before.
so you want to run in there, burn
Here's
that,
my
and
idea.
run out.
Here's my idea. Since we do have these rivers, let's make use of them. Since we have things to ride, let's make use of them. I think we have mounts for all of us, right? The wolf for you, the dragon for you, the 2 horses for us.
Yes.
Right, so on the left side, we can circle around, crossing the river with the water walk. We just drive by, blast, 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 and if they rise up, we flee. If they don't,
All right.
we
What
let the
about
fire take-
Fetonies? What about the ghost? Isn't that our current mission?
Yes, and we can come back once we lose them. And plus, if we flee in a specific direction, again, we could just circle back around.
So
be-
we're just going to take this paladin with us until, I don't know, we everything comes back down again? Is that your plan?
May I just point out, we have a hold to get to and a lich to kill. If we have to keep turning around and running back and keep doing this for who knows how long.
Oh, this would only take, what, not even a day? Steeds are fast.
I'm aware, Alexander. Soldier. But this is a lot more than I signed up for when going back and helping. No offense, helping him move on.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. If you don't think we can take these, then what chance do we have against the guy?
I'm not saying we can't take them. I am saying the time required might not be worth it.
Kalashian notices that we have destroyed some of his probably strongest assets. He is going to be annoyed at best, furious at worst. So he is probably going to send shit after us as well. So coming back is not really an option, in my personal opinion.
I'm not saying this is gonna take a 2-day thing. We run past, we glance the big things, we flee that direction, he points east. The zombies follow us, we circle around back south, then west, we run into the city, and it should be mostly empty. Unless he commands them to stay. But we'd notice that. At worst, we can't help. At best, we remove powerful tokens from the necromancer.
Gonna look over at the paladin guy. Would you
He's
want
just
to?
watching silently. Sorry,
Would
continue.
you be okay just staying here for another? I don't know how long it's gonna take.
Nothing was stealing from my church. He just looks a little bit empty into the air.
Would you like to be buried in the church so you can spook there?
That's not the Memphis.
That wouldn't solve anything.
We had to go to the border to get Talia to put to rest.
He's not affected the same way she was. She died in the curse. He died 800 years before that.
But now he is in the curse.
Exactly.
Okay, then
Okay, I'm with Alexander on this one. We could remove these abominations before they're done. I know that it will take time, but maybe it's
fine. Let's kill them and get on with this then.
4 hours
Alright.
tops.
If you're wrong, I'm beating you to a pulp.
We have a plan if I'm wrong. Get the fuck out of here.
Fair enough.
Over.
Alright. While I would love to do that, we are rather late at this point,
Yeah.
and I would like to call today's session here.
Fair enough, fair enough.
okay.
My Discord glitched a bit. Could you repeat what that was,
Oh.
please?
While I would love to follow through with the entire plan, it is late by now, so I would love to call the session here.
That's fine by me.
Yeah.
Alright. Then thank
Alright.
you all for playing.
Thank you.
Could someone else do the outro? I hurt.
Fuck the Jurga.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fuck the Jurga. We do stream basically every week, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Germany time for the Reclamation. We stream Saturdays, 11 p.m. Germany time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yep.
Bone.
You can find VODs on Untold Realms on youtube.com.
Yeah.
If people want to shill their shit, go ahead. Angels Purgatory on youtube.com. I got videos.
That's Kitty. I do art on Kibby 42. Yeah, 42 on Blue Sky. Yeah. That's me.
Commission her. That is the Seal Greenbrier. She also streams on Twitch occasionally.
Orf.
Or Orbital Strike. My name is Yasha the Panda. I was your DM for this evening. I also stream on Twitch. Saturdays, 5 p.m. Germany time. You can also find me on Twitter and Blue Sky under the same handle.
Aye.
And unless our final member wants to say something, which he usually doesn't.
Alright, well then. Good stream, good session. Thanks for
It
watching,
has been
everyone.
lovely.
That was it from us
Goodbye.
today.
Have a nice day.
Good
Fuck the
night.
Jurga.
Fuck the Jurga.
Fuck the Jurga.
Jurga.